Crossing over. Today's scripture and insight. Joshua chapter 3 verses 1 to 6. 1 Joshua started early the next morning and left the acacia grove with all the Israelites. They went as far as the Jordan and stayed there before crossing. 2. After 3 days the officers went through camp. 3 And commanded the people, when you see the ark of the covenant of the Lord your God carried by the Levitical priests, you are to break camp and follow it. 4. But keep a distance of about 1,000 yards between yourselves and the ark. Don't go near it, so that you can see the way to go, for you haven't traveled this way before. 5. Joshua told the people, consecrate yourselves, because the Lord will do wonders among you tomorrow. 6. Then he said to the priests, carry the ark of the covenant and go on ahead of the people. So they carried the ark of the covenant and went ahead of them. Get into position. Once they received detailed instructions, they had to get in a position for what God was going to do next. They did not have complete instruction but moved forward by faith knowing that God would lead them. We must do the same in our personal lives. Though we may foresee difficulties in our lives, we must move forward trusting in the divine sufficiency of God. Be led by God. The ark must go before them, symbolizing that we must be led by God. If God is for us, why should we fear? The ark used to be in the midst of them. Now it is before them, finding a resting place for them. They followed the priest, but the priest lifted the name of the Lord. Too many times we are following priests who do not lift the name of the Lord. Let God work. Keep a distance to show reverence. The ark led the people. Thus it was made to appear that the ark was able to protect itself, and needed not to be guarded by the men of war, but was itself a guard to them. God does not need our help, we need His help. He will furnish us with strength we never had when we come to do a work we never did. Leave room for God to work. Sanctify yourselves. Joshua is showing us the preparation we must make to receive the discoveries of God's glory and the communications of His grace. We must separate ourselves from all other cares, devote ourselves to God's honor, and cleanse ourselves from all filthiness of flesh and spirit. God requested the priest and not the Levites to carry the ark. This was a new task for them, but they were obedient. Ministers must expect to be the most obedient, because they know whom they have trusted. Please share, like, subscribe.